Good, hello, and how are you? Welcome back to another live stream number 4. I don't think I'm gonna count. Actually, yeah, I will count how many. Well, that's 4 in a row. So let's dive straight in. I have the next splurge ready to go. I already decided this quite a while ago, to do. I made like a map of the next 7 weeks. Wow, that's like pretty well planned, isn't it, if you think about it? I'm always making notes and ideas, but I thought this one was pretty good. So the first week I just do splurges on. Basically, Monday is the splurge day, so I ideally do 10 in one evening, which is going to be really difficult to do. So I think I might have to halve that and make it over 14 weeks. Anyway, Monday is splurge day. The week after the Monday splurge day, the Tuesday is discovery of and listening to the tunes that were made the week before. The week after is Monday splurge, Tuesday discovery, Thursday drafting of the tunes that were made the week before and the week before that, and so on and so on, until basically there's something going on every day. Yeah. So I have just, not much time, and the most busiest schedule I can possibly imagine. And it's fun. Right, anyway. My audio, I've noticed, is too loud. My microphone is too quiet compared to this. In my ear, my voice sounds really loud, but if I turn it off, it feels like I'm shouting into the void. So I have to have it on, but I just want it lower. But if I have it lower for me, it has to be lower for you. Until I work out a way around that, it's just gonna have to be like this. Right. Let's see what we've got. Same old beat. Maybe the beat needs changing because I want to come out with something different. There is the percussion bit, which I did. I don't know if it needs anything. Maybe I should just change the snare actually. What's going on with this snare? Feels like it could do a bit. Actually sounds like a snare, but maybe pitch it. Maybe it just needs to be a sound of some kind. I don't know why Soothe 2 is on there. Why that's weird. I don't know why that's on. Why is that on? Okay, that'll be why. It was taking some resonance out. Maybe that's killing it. Soothe 2 can kill things pretty quick. Let's pitch this up. It's already pitched up. Lo-fi. Let's change the pattern a bit. And let's go with a very different pad. Not that, probably not that one. Who's got the best pads? Where can I find best pads on my computer? I feel like it's not organized enough for me to do it quick enough, as quick as I want to do it. I think that's part of what should go into the half-hour tune making cycle, is to try and do it within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and then with the rest of the time make changes to the system or to your template, so that next time you do a tune, it's a bit faster to bring stuff that you think of. The quicker you can bring it up, the better. So let's get this pad, shall we? Paddy pad pad. Did I? Okay. It's all good. Pads. See if Ableton has got any good pads. I don't think it has got textural. Let's try now. No, not enough. Turn it off. Pad. I'm still getting used to Ableton Live 12. It's a bit annoying whenever you upgrade software, when things change, and they change so much that you have to like relearn loads of habits. That's really annoying. Why do I do it to me? I should have stuck with Live 11, even though some things didn't work that I hope would work in Live 12. The worst one is going from Windows 10 to Windows 11. That is the worst. Like, there's things I had set up in Windows 10 to load stuff quickly, and it's all been taken away. I'm really disappointed, Microsoft. They've done me well for a long time, but Windows 11 is like, nah. Pretty much no one would notice, like the average user would notice. But I noticed. Imagine going 3 clicks instead of 1 click to get where you want. That's the level of annoying. Right, anyway, rant over. Let's look at some pads. Yes, loads of pads here. I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like that, but all this is, what it sounds like, is just lots of sine waves, as they say. Sounds very loud. Why is everything so loud? A lot of tracks on here. So, what makes this a sort of something you hear a lot in underground dance music, where perhaps it's a place where it's more about sounds than music theory. This is a parallel chord, so it's a chord, and then whatever note you play on, it plays. It doesn't play it to a key; it plays it to the same harmonic, with the same harmonic relationship to the key that you press. You can do this by hand as well, but it sounds like this because it's easy. And I don't actually usually do this. I feel like it's cheating, even though it's not. It's making music, and it sounds good in its own way, and it's like breaking one of the rules of music theory. For if you listen to like classical composers going back, that's like one of the schools of thought. That's what I've picked up anyway. But obviously in dance music, drum and bass, underground stuff, you can just whack one of these down and you've got an instant like good sounding hook pad. You can actually change it. Okay. You can actually change the mode, is what it is. That's what it's called. I like the moody one is what I was looking for. There's quite a few jungle and a few dubstep tunes. There's one dubstep tune that I'm thinking of by Vivek that I was just kind of like taking sounds for inspiration to sort of make this kind of dubstep, which I don't know, deep dubstep. It's kind of like sounds a bit like jungle as well, just because of that sound. So just realised that beat's like the Queen beat, isn't it? We will rock you. Duplicate, so I'll change it, but because of that, why not just keep it? I can't. As soon as I hear that, I want to make it slightly different. So just take that kick. Ghost kick. Spooky. Hey, there should have been a kick there. Why is there no kick there? Hey, there was no kick there. What? your foot went down, didn't it? It still went down. There was still a kick in your mind. So that makes me happy having a ghost kick. It even looks like a ghost if you look at it. It's like greyed out. Oh, we've not got my thing on. There we go, the zoom you can actually see now. Why wasn't that turned on? Sorry. Sorry everyone in looking in portrait mode who just couldn't see what I was doing. Right. Kaboom. There's the ghost kick. Anyway, let's get back to it. The great thing about this kind of tune is that you don't need to have a definite drop. This can just carry on the entire tune, pretty much. Which makes me feel like I can't make this kind of music because it's too easy. But no, why don't you finish it then, says everyone. I wish people would say that to me, actually. Why don't you finish it then if you say it's easy? Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should for this one. So it just needs like a little sub underneath. Gentle little sub. Ginger Dad, how you doing, mate? I've got to figure out what keys I was pressing. G. There we go. That's a kind of like breakout dubstep sound, isn't it? Well, I can't go live on the app, on Android on the phone, but if you are a live streamer, you can apply for studio access, but you have to have you have to show a live stream from elsewhere, but it was on YouTube, to show that. I don't know how they judge it, but yeah, they granted me. Yeah, but I was trying other ways to get it on the app. Once I've got enough followers on TikTok, it'd be nice to do handheld ones and just go and do like random stuff like in the woods. But that, yeah, it's mostly about this anyway. This is a camera. It's an old for a smartphone, Galaxy S8 smartphone with an app on it. Join an agency. Oh, I didn't hear that one. I looked into a few ways of doing it, but I didn't see that one. That was mad. That bass is too wompy, isn't it? For this, it's just like a soft and gentle tune, isn't it? I just want a sine wave. Computer, grant me a sine wave, please. The quickest way. Whoa. Slow. There we go. We're almost there. No, no way. Yeah. Nice one there. Do you have to like jump through hoops and stuff? Sub. Let's get this. Shapes. That's on a sine wave. Here we go. There we go, there's your sign. Probably can't hear that on the phone, though, which is like, raises the question, who am I making this music for? I'm making it for me, but yeah. Let's just try SH. If you've got a bit of a noise, then oh, actually, no, I saw this technique once where you put the noise oscillator through. Frequency, so the noise is modulating the frequency, but does that generate lots of unwanted noise? Probably does. So there's anything below, there's the fundamental. Anything below that, just filter it out, really. It's not even a problem. It's not. Anyway, we're not mixing today. This is an idea generation stage, so that doesn't matter anyway. Okay. The exact pattern isn't massively important either at this stage, just the rough. This sound goes with this sound. Oh. Text to speech. When would I use text to speech in here? In this setup, or would you do it? I think speech to text would be pretty cool for subtitles, but oh, I have seen, yeah, it's coming up with the text. If it had text to speech, I still have to think of things. How's the kids? Thanks for asking. They're doing great. 14 months old. They had a great day out today, feeding the ducks. How's your two? Oh, reads out comments. Right. So it reads them to me, not to the live stream. I see. That could be handy. Yeah. Is that like a plugin for TikTok? I've not. I don't think I've seen Finn for a bit. Last time I saw you at a tribal gathering, I think. You were looking very tired. Right. Yeah, I will. Thank you for that tip. Not the last one, yeah. Don't know if there's even going to be one next, yeah. Good evening, Blovsky. noticed about this style of dubstep is there's the sound effects, which I usually add last, but maybe they need to be added sooner than last because they are like an important another hook that type sound. The purpose is to hook. Hook. I'm gonna hook you in. I always thought that was a strange term. It's like, I'm not here to hook people, but I was hooked, so why not? Okay. I didn't make the words. Hook. I need, so, okay, a little, I'm going to try and make a fresh sound. And it's just going to be, I'm going to try not to make it like a laser. Try not to make it like a siren or a horn. I want it to be like a... Have you ever heard Boards of Canada? What's it called? The Beach at Redport. It's one of my favourite tracks. Very deep and dramatic. Leo, you alright? Good evening. It's very, and it's got this sound in it, which is like a, I don't know if it is an FM kind of modulation. It does sound really clean, like it's done on an analog synth, but I can't think what. I'd have to listen to it again. I just want to make that sound. I've been trying to make that sound just casually for years. I just like go, oh, in this session I'm just going to try and make it, and I never do. It'd probably help if I listened to the actual track. Okay, so I'm going to try and make something that sounds like that because I think it would work really well. It'd work really well. And this, right, it's going to be dead loud, so turn this down. It's got to go. Then we'll do a square wave. I mean, I can just load a square wave, can't I? Why do it myself? Start with a basic shape. Can't be much more than a basic shape, can it? Off to bed. Drop in a message. Nice one. Nice one. Thanks. Sleep well. What I'm looking for now, I could do with this sound. Where is the sound? Oh, okay. So if we start with that and then go to a pulse width and filter it. And then alter the pitch. Let's get the pitch. LFO1 to global. Got to buy it. There's probably a number, a special number in Serum to do that. I have to do it by ear. Let's get another one. It's like an alarm, isn't it? Wow, wow. Bit of delay. We've got our pad. Another thing I've learned and I've tried to implement for a while is layering sounds. So like all those big instrumental dance music tracks you hear, or not even instrumental, they all have layers playing the same melody, and they're layered in a way that it all sounds like one sound, one really big sound. So with that in mind, and that's kind of, again, classical music. That's the best, basically the best classical music does it. Every part of the orchestra all has its sonic range of sweet spot. When you combine those sweet spots together over the frequency spectrum, then you get a very full sound. But here I am with my little squeaky synthesizers in the digital realm, and it's hard to get it to sound like an orchestra in the Albert Hall or the Bridgewater Hall or the... I've been in the Bridgewater Hall, and I've been in where the Halle Orchestra used to where they used to play before they built Bridgewater Hall. Can't remember what it was called. They sound great there. Okay. So we're doing overtones. Not that. It's weird. I think this is the sound. If you've ever watched a SpaceX launch, and they used to have like the space music, when there was, you'd have something on screen, the rocket would be traveling up to space, and you'd have like a 10-minute wait before something else happens, so they'd play like some space music. Or it was just this one guy called, can't think of his name, it's just this one producer who made all the music for it. And I think one of the sounds he uses in his space music was this. I just found it by accident in this Cymatics bundle, which I don't really use much. But that's not what I want. I want... Oh, dubstep. See if there's no pads in there, weirdly. Pads. Ugh. Too much high end. Well, I said you could have that pad all the way through, but it sounds good taking it away. It often does sound good to mute things. If you're stuck, just mute something, it'd probably sound better without something. Nice one, Lou. Scream vibes, yeah. Do love a bit of Scream. Just one little wob. It's gotta have wob, wob. Sure, got better wob than that. Thirds. What have the bass in thirds, like whoa 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 whoa. No. Whoa 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 whoa. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's me Wabcon. It's easy to lose track. I did have a wob here. I think maybe I edited it in the previous one, and now it's not on this bit, but it's somewhat I could find a wob. I did make a wob from a YouTube video. I'm laughing, but no, I learned a lot of stuff from like tutorials. I think I'm laughing because I've only ever tried once or twice to do it, and I've just kind of, yeah, it's just basically using two sine waves and frequency modulating one with the other, but just ever so slightly, not too much, and with an envelope. Let's add another serum because we haven't got enough there, have we? It's not got enough tracks there with serum on, have we? So another one. And let's find my wob that I made. Bass. Oh, womp. There's a womp. I've called it that as well. Right. That's not wob. Clap crack. Womp. That also isn't a wob. Who puts bass on reverbs? Me, apparently. Sine. Lou, thanks. You used a sine with square. Add saturation. Ornament. Bit crush. Ooh, that sounds good. Who's that other old dubstep artist that just made that like unhinged kind of Ella Ferry kind of stuff? That just reminded me of that, you saying that. Not, I think I was getting mixed up. Not Casper, the other one. He's still going. He's done like a drum and bass tune recently. Anyway, shall I try that? I'll try what you're saying. It sounds pretty cool. I'm taking a different approach tonight because I was trying to do as many splurges as I could in a short space of time. I still am, but also I want to introduce a few more new sounds. See, Benga, obviously, 16-bit, bar 9. Yeah, they're all awesome. Yeah, Benga, Scream and Benga have done some pretty insane ones. No, it's not them though. It's oh my gosh. There's a video of him. I think Future Music or one of the magazines did an interview, and he's in his loft studio. You can tell because the ceilings are like that. And he's just showing people around his setup. Oh, Scream, bloody hell! I'll be here all night thinking of this. Sorry if that was loud. Right, I'm gonna just do what you do. Woo Boost, yeah, that guy. Well, well. Roscoe, yeah, thanks. Well done, mate. You got it. Roscoe. I just remember there's some just nuts tunes. They're like the proper raw. I need to play that. I'm doing a gig on in February, and I think I'm gonna have to play one or two classic Rusko because I haven't done yet. I haven't played any Rusko out. I don't think. I mean the idea is kind of is we're doing this is switch to just making loads of 140 stuff because it's like a 140 night called Wob 40 in Wrexham. And I thought, do you know what, I do like making dubstep, but also I want to see what else I can make at 140 that's not dubstep, but it also wobs in some way. And I was just going to try and make loads of tunes, so and just play loads of my own stuff, but I'm going to have to play some Rusko. Definitely going to play Woo Boost if I could. I can't think of it right now. I think it's like one. Anyway, I'm going to try your idea, which is a sign. With square. Saturation. I imagine some. I mean, that sounds pretty wobbly already, doesn't it? That's the key, is it? So the formant, it's got to be sounding like that, isn't it? Where's the fucking formant? Misc. Oh, oh dear. Right, our baby's crying. Damn. I might have to go. Dun, 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 dun. See, that's the thing whenever we're playing with formants is, am I trying to get it to sound like a human voice or not? Something draws me to making it sound like a human vocal track because that's the most familiar. Okay. Crank it. Crank it up. Let's see it. Oh, wrong track. Specifically, Ableton. Too much. Play Formant Keeper. Low cut. Off medium. Res. Whoa, that's really hard to do from text at this point. Let's try that anyway. Let's try that in here. I just want one note to put. Oh no, you said triplets, didn't you? No way. Undo. Undo. Lower the note. Ah. Okay. That does sound very Risco. There we go. Yay, we success. Half speed. What are you making me do here? It's craziness. Right. Okay. One up. Won't be a, well. You mean like that? Or one up note, or one up LFO speed. Okay, that's not triplet now. Too slow, that I know. Maybe it needs to change LFO speed when I play a higher note. Try that. The middle EQ it. Let's see. You mean in or out? Yeah, got you, Lou. Thanks, Lou. I mean, that was, you described that really well. With the buzzed, it's definitely a sound. It was more buzzed now. It's making me rock. There must be something to that bass you've just classic, like noughties dubstep bass. I think this will really work. Alright, stay. I think this will work in February. For the EQ, I assume you're talking about, Lou. You mean like 60 to 80? I mean, that would maybe I should put the EQ after this saturator as well. Up in the mid. So, okay. Mountains. Interesting. So, what I'm not doing in these sessions is spending too much time mixing, but I have done a little bit. And what I'll do when it comes to, if I finish this, if I decide to move this track forward, I will do obviously many mixing sessions on it, and in at least one of them I'll use a reference. Probably I should do, if I want to get this sound right, to get it EQ'd right. Because at the moment, every one of these, there's quite a few of these settings that sound good to me, but I'm obviously biased in the moment, my ears right now. It will sound different in the car, it will sound different everywhere, so but I like your thinking. Because that boost, where there's a cut and there's like a boost to make up for it, and that's really brought it up to the front. I really like that. It's not something I would have thought of doing. So yeah, that is cool. Right, yeah, nice one, Lou. Are you a producer? By any chance? Oh yeah, then the patterning got the sound, but 23 years. Get in. Yeah, I stopped counting at 20 years. I think there's a term for it. Lifer. I was like, what's a lifer? Do you think you'll be doing that thing that you do for life? Yeah, of course. Well, then you're alive. So, wanted to keep this pattern simple. Oh yeah, we'll definitely. Yeah, definitely side. I use sidechaining a lot, and probably tune the kick to sort of sit above it or below it, or yeah, definitely some. Just even if it's just a little bit of sidechaining that's hardly noticed, is or just a big pump, depending on yeah. Decide all that when I'm mixing. I think. I feel like instead of just repeating this bit again, I should have on this last bit 1, 2, 3, 4. In these last 2 bars, do something. I always want to do some crazy, like, music. You know, like something that is different to what's just happened, but it's different on purpose, but it then brings you down ready for this to repeat again. There's probably a fancy name for it in the hundreds of years of music making to the chromatic scale. Boom. Okay. Drop it 2 notes down, eh? Okay. Yeah, that works. It works, doesn't it? Yeah. Yep. Right. My mind is freezing. Not in temperature, but in fatigue. So I don't normally spend this long on a splurge, but because you've been in the chat, Lou, saying this stuff, I always try out, and I have to say, I really like it. So I'm not going to listen to it anymore. What's that? Let's go. Flux Pavilion. I always think of Flux Pavilion when it comes to doing a change before a repetition. Not that he's like the first one to do it or anything, but that sound, it's like sounds like a 3 octave at once kind of saw wave thing, and it's like an open filter saw, very bright, and you only have to press 1 note. Okay, one long slide so it flows between. One long D note. Right, I'm gonna have to bounce and bounce after this. Is that a D? Yeah, one long D note. One slide. Two. I'm just gonna add my own crazy shit thing in here. Are you allowed to swear in live stream? Probably are. Oh, it's not mono. Yeah, that kind of. Don't know if it's what you were saying, but also change the timbre of just at this bit. I didn't expect it to do that. Baby crying again. Right. I'm just gonna keep that for now. It's fourth day on a row live streaming. I don't know why I feel so tired tonight. Right. We did. How long did we do? An hour, over an hour again. Seems to get an hour in here. I would like to thank you, Lou, for your contribution. That sounds great. Thank you, Stig, for sending music play. Cheers. Thanks for everyone who joined. Thanks for everyone listened and tuned in. And I endeavour to be back on tomorrow to make more stuff at 1:40. But that's part of the process. We are now going to Control-Shift-S, and then we're going to. Oh no, I've got my what's it called? Auto hotkey, which is right. If I do, can you see that? No, it doesn't go to the top. Maybe if I do this, there you can see log alt. Yeah. If I do Control Alt S, it's automatically done. Put an _2 after it. I have a box of magic tricks, which is like really good, called Auto Live Entertainment Suite, but it's discontinued. Some of it still works though. Awesome. So saved that for tomorrow. Oh, bounce it. Gotta bounce it. And then I'm not gonna listen to this for a week. That's the plan. At least 3 days. I've done 2 with V. Oh, I'm half asleep. I thought V came after W. It obviously doesn't. Got 2 V's. Okay. It's okay. It's all good. So that's bouncing now. What else can I say? just a massive thanks to everyone. And I aim to be on around this time tomorrow. I should be able to do this every night unless crazy things happens. Right. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Good night.